Imagine a land bathed in golden sunlight, a land where three continents meet. This is Israel, a small country with a history as vast as the desert sky. In the biblical narrative, it begins with Abraham, who journeyed through the land of Canaan. Moses, who led the Israelites out of Egypt, brought them to the Promised Land. King David established Jerusalem as the capital, uniting the tribes of Israel. His son Solomon built the first temple, a monumental achievement in Israel's history. Nestled on the eastern shores of the Mediterranean Sea, it bridges Africa, Asia and Europe. This unique location has shaped its destiny for millennia. Israel's landscape is a tapestry of contrasts. Fertile plains give way to rugged mountains. The shimmering waters of the Sea of Galilee contrast with the stark beauty of the Dead Sea. This land of diverse geography has been a crossroads of civilizations, a meeting point for empires and ideas. From the earliest times, humans have been drawn to this land. Its strategic importance along trade routes attracted merchants and conquerors alike. It's a land where the echoes of history whisper in the wind, where ancient ruins stand as silent witnesses to a rich and tumultuous past. The very soil of Israel seems to vibrate with stories. It's a land where faith intertwines with history, where archaeology constantly unearths new chapters in the human story. Here, beneath the sun-drenched skies, the seeds of civilization were sown, and the story of Israel began to unfold.
The sands of time whisper tales of ancient peoples who once called this land home. Long before the Israelites, these early inhabitants left their mark on the land. The Canaanites, skilled traders and artisans, established thriving cities. Their pottery and jewelry, unearthed by archaeologists, offer glimpses into their vibrant culture. The Philistines, seafaring warriors from the Aegean, clashed with the Israelites for control of the coastal plains. Their legacy lives on in the biblical story of David and Goliath, a testament to the enduring power of these ancient conflicts. These early civilizations were not isolated entities. They interacted with their neighbors, exchanging ideas and technologies. Egyptian influence can be seen in the art and architecture of the period. Mesopotamian cuneiform tablets discovered in archaeological digs reveal vibrant trade links with the East. The echoes of these ancient cultures resonate through the ages, adding layers of complexity to the story of Israel. Their innovations in agriculture, pottery, and metalworking laid the foundation for the civilizations that followed. Their stories, passed down through generations, continue to fascinate and inspire us today.
From the mists of time emerged the patriarchs, figures shrouded in legend but central to the story of Israel. These early leaders, whose lives are chronicled in ancient texts, laid the foundation for a nation that would endure through millennia. Abraham, considered the father of monotheism, made a covenant with God, a promise of land and descendants. This covenant was not just a simple agreement, but a profound spiritual bond that would influence countless generations. His journey from Mesopotamia to the land of Canaan marked the beginning of a new chapter in human history. This migration was fraught with challenges and uncertainties, yet it was driven by a divine promise and a vision of a better future. His grandson Jacob wrestled with God and was renamed Israel, meaning he who wrestles with God. This encounter was symbolic of the struggles and perseverance that would characterize the nation of Israel. His 12 sons became the progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel, a nation bound by kinship and a shared belief in one God. These tribes, each with its own unique identity, collectively formed the backbone of the Israelite society. Moses, a prophet and lawgiver, led the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt in a dramatic exodus. This event, marked by miracles and divine intervention, is one of the most celebrated stories in religious history. On Mount Sinai, he received the 10 Commandments, a moral and ethical code that would shape Western civilization. These commandments were more than just rules. They were a divine blueprint for living a righteous life. These laws, etched in stone, became the foundation of a new covenant between God and his chosen people. This covenant was a reaffirmation of the bond between the divine and the human, a guiding light for the Israelites. The Israelites, led by Joshua, conquered Canaan and established a kingdom. This conquest was not merely a military victory, but a fulfillment of the divine promise made to their ancestors. Kings like David and Solomon expanded the kingdom's borders, built magnificent temples, and fostered a golden age of art, literature, and wisdom. Their reigns were marked by prosperity and cultural flourishing, leaving a lasting legacy. The story of this era is etched in the pages of the Bible, a book revered by billions and a cornerstone of Western civilization. These ancient narratives continue to inspire and guide people around the world, transcending time and geography.
Empires rise and fall, leaving behind echoes of their grandeur and the remnants of their once mighty structures. From the vast expanse of Roman rule to the intricate sway of the Byzantine Empire, the landscape of power shifted dramatically over the centuries. The Israelites' independence was short-lived, a fleeting moment in the grand tapestry of history. Empires rose and fell, and Israel, caught in the cross-currents of history, became a battleground for competing powers, each leaving their indelible mark on the land. The Assyrians, Babylonians, and Persians all conquered the land, leaving their mark on its culture and demographics, each wave of conquest adding layers to the region's rich history. In the 1st century BCE, a new power emerged on the horizon. The Roman Empire extended its reach to Judea, incorporating it into its vast dominion, bringing with it a new era of governance and cultural influence. The Romans brought with them their language, laws, and infrastructure, leaving an indelible mark on the region that would influence its development for centuries to come. It was during this period that Jesus of Nazareth, a Jewish preacher, emerged. His teachings ignited a spiritual revolution that would spread throughout the world, altering the course of history. Following the Jewish revolt against Roman rule in the 1st and 2nd centuries CE, the region was plunged into turmoil. The Romans destroyed the Second Temple in Jerusalem, a pivotal event in Jewish history that marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter for the Jewish people. Despite this tragedy, Jewish communities continued to thrive in the land and beyond, preserving their faith and traditions through resilience and determination. After the Roman Empire split, the Eastern Roman Empire, later known as the Byzantine Empire, took control of the region. The Byzantine period saw the construction of magnificent churches and monasteries, reflecting the rise of Christianity as the dominant religion and the cultural transformation of the region. This era was marked by the flourishing of Christian art, architecture, and scholarship, leaving a lasting legacy that can still be seen today. Yet, through centuries of foreign rule, Jewish communities endured, keeping their faith alive and maintaining their cultural identity amidst the changing tides of history.
A golden age dawns, Islamic conquest and cultural flourishing. In the 7th century CE, a new power emerged from the Arabian Peninsula, Islam. The armies of the Rashidun Caliphate, fueled by faith and united under the banner of Islam, swept across the Middle East, conquering Jerusalem in 637 CE. This marked the beginning of an era of Islamic rule over the land that would last for centuries. Under Muslim rule, Jerusalem became a major center of Islamic learning and piety. The Dome of the Rock, completed in 691 CE, stands as a magnificent testament to Islamic architecture and the city's importance to the Muslim world. This period was not without its complexities. Jews and Christians, considered people of the book in Islamic theology, were granted a degree of religious freedom, although they faced certain restrictions. Despite these challenges, Jewish communities flourished in cities like Jerusalem, Tiberias, and Safed, contributing to the rich tapestry of cultural and intellectual life. The Islamic Golden Age, spanning several centuries, saw a flourishing of science, philosophy, and the arts. Jewish scholars, living under Muslim rule, made significant contributions to this intellectual renaissance, translating Greek texts into Arabic and advancing fields like mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. This era of Islamic rule left an enduring legacy on the land, shaping its cultural landscape, religious makeup, and architectural heritage. The echoes of this golden age still resonate today, a reminder of the interconnectedness of civilizations and the enduring impact of cultural exchange. In cities like Baghdad, the House of Wisdom became a beacon of knowledge, attracting scholars from across the world to study and share their insights. Islamic art flourished, with calligraphy and intricate geometric designs becoming hallmarks of the culture. Medicine saw significant advancements, with hospitals and medical schools being established, laying the groundwork for modern medical practices. Astronomy was another field that thrived, with observatories being built to study the stars and planets, leading to discoveries that would influence future generations. Poetry and literature also saw a golden age, with poets and writers expressing the cultural and spiritual ethos of the time. Trade routes facilitated not just the exchange of goods, but also ideas, further enriching the cultural landscape. Architectural marvels like mosques and palaces were constructed, showcasing the artistic and engineering prowess of the era. The development of Islamic legal systems, including Sharia law, provided a framework for governance and social order. Education was highly valued, with madrasas being established to teach a wide range of subjects, from theology to science. The cultural legacy of this period continues to influence the modern world, reminding us of the rich history and contributions of Islamic civilization.